And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, thanks so much for the love and support. We're all on this path together, dealing with different things, overcoming a lot of things, and facing the facts so we can be able to reach bigger and better towards the, further down our path. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, what are you waiting for? Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I'll love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the video is very informative, gives you good uplift, good frequency, good vibes, or good inspiration, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath or going through trying times at the moment and needs spiritual guidance or just needs confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And today, the meditation music I'm listening to in the background is called Manifest Healing, Deep Body Healing, Accelerated Physical Emotional Healing. And I will post that link in the description box below. Hold on, y'all. I got to drink some of my juice. I'm having like crazy hot flashes right now. It's like I'll be okay 1 minute and they'll be hot crazy next. The video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101, being able to see the unseen. Uh, indirectly directs. Not everything is what it seems, and it's not. They try to be encoding stuff, and I feel like, it's like the way things are going in life. If anybody has ever seen Laura Croft, the Tomb Raider, that's what it seems like to me. It's like, you can think where your path is taking you, and it's like they're doing so many things encrypted. It has to be that way, so people don't figure things out. It makes you, God be challenging you. Universe be challenging you. They want you to be able to go further. And it's like with me, they know I'm a curious person. I tend, if I don't know what certain things mean, I'm gonna go look it up. Certain things they want me to speak on. I'm like, okay, before I say this, let me make sure I'm saying it in the right way or using it in the right, context and stuff like that. So they're challenging you to dive deep. They're challenging you to really look for things the way it's supposed to be. A lot of things are being placed in our lives where we feel like we understand our path, and you might do it at a certain time, and it might take a big swift direction. Like I was saying in the other video, not everything is what it seems. You might have your life planned out. You might have these goals. That's why I don't write down stuff like that, because I can see it can change every 24 hours if it needs to be. But it's okay. I got to be, roll with the punches. There's a lot of times when I'm not up to doing my part at times because I'm so emotionally and mentally drained. But those are actually my blessings to tell me. I hear that little voice is telling me, Roslynn, give it what you got and keep going. Your life is going to challenge you. Your life is going to uplift you in the most miraculous ways you aren't prepared for. You might be praying and asking for this one little thing, and it's just like it just seemed like nothing is. You keep running after brick wall, brick wall, brick wall. They just want to know, are you going to be persistent with what you want? Let me see how bad you want it. There's so many times, if people really knew all the things that I went through, especially when it comes to my situation, when it comes to my biological family, everything what it seems. And people keep on, there are certain people that are in my circle and they know what my situation is. They know everything that I went throughout DNA tests, all this stuff, and everything is not what it seems. So it's just like I keep going, I allow myself to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm here on my side of connecting with my family, but I'm also on the spiritual journey I'm trying to make sense of in my life, and being able to know I can be very vocal about things that I go through. There are so many times I hit that brick wall, but I'm like, there's always a right way around something, and you have to be able to see it that way. Keep going. Don't, never take no for an answer. That's like the next opportunity for you to go through. All these different things are happening for a reason. There are a lot of times, how they say something like people are will say something to you directly, indirectly. They want you to be able to read between the lines. You got to read between the lines. So it is just like it is going to allow you to uplift yourself in ways you weren't able to do before. I was, like I told y'all before, I was that type of person. When things got too hard and got too heavy and got too hot, I dropped it. You know how they say, if you can't stand the heat, you got to take your butt out the kitchen. And it was quick, but now it's just like it can be hotter than Satan's toenails out there. And just give me some ice cream in a hot day in a cold water, I'll be all right. I got to be that way. But it's just like I see, I may not know where my path is going. I'm just living for today. That's why I tell people, because there's so many people that are rooting for my downfall. They pray that I don't go further than this. It's just like people that I thought were friends, are trying to compare my life to theirs. I'm just like, baby, we are on totally two different levels. I don't look, I'm not that type of person where I'm very arrogant or anything like that. Trust and believe me, I feel like I'm blessed and humble for the things that I do. It makes me feel more blessed just because the fact is my situations are able to help somebody make sense of their situations. So I love what I do. I didn't know I was prepared to do a task like this. Like I said before, been with me for a while. Always said that I wanted to help people, make sense of their life, bring happiness back into their life that they truly deserve. Because there's so many of us is in that darkness, and I try to find my way out that rabbit hole. At times, I fall back in, and that's okay. But as long as I know I'm still trying to make that effort to push myself out of it, I'm good. I'm really good. We're all going to have our setbacks, but it's just you have to have that bounce back game that is like nobody wasn't prepared for. There's a lot of times things cannot be, like, because some people, I was like that, I got an OCD on top of my ADD, situation. So, I like everything precise, but a lot of times you can't know what everything is before that because, like I said, you got too many eyes on you that doesn't want to see you get that glow up. There's too many eyes on you that does not want you to get that blessing. It has to be disguised in so many different levels. It's just like you could be right here with a whole bunch of doors that of opportunity that were locked for the longest time, and it's just the fact is the way you keep going, the way you keep allowing yourself just to say just a little bit longer, because I didn't know if I was going to do this big video, and that's why I'm like, Lord, Father God, I'm tired. I said I used all the stuff that because it's like when I start channeling folks and I start seeing all these different visions on different people, and it's allowing me to see certain ones that needs that that certain thing to go out for him, just to give that confirmation to that person that needed to hear that at that time. That takes a lot of energy out of me. A lot of people be thinking, when you do these videos it's easy. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not when you're pushing a lot of energy out to people that truly need that hug, that spiritual hug from you, or that confirmation to let them know that, even though things might seem chaotic for you right now, trust and believe it's not going to always feel that way. Just when you feel like you're not going to ever finish going through the things you're going through and you're going to be going through this forever, it's not going to always be that way. God and the universe loves you too much for you to stay in a situation like that. They just need you to know that this is not an easy task. And what you wanting is like, a lot of times I used to get angry and say, you asking for too much. And God looked at me like, what? If you see the magnitude of the things I'm about to bless you with, you will understand why you're fighting this fight the way you're fighting it. So I have to be able to take the bitter with the sweet. And I really am, he allowed me to be humble with myself, because there are certain directions I don't took that, made me kind of get a big head, but he knocked me right back down to size. And I said, I never want to ever feel like I never thought I was better than anybody else, but it made me feel kind of arrogant at times. I had that little ego, I was going off of that ego, and I'm like, you know what? I'm glad he knocked me off of that high horse. My mom was like, girl, don't make me knock you off that high horse. I used to carry that type of mentality. But now when it's just like when I see all the problems I went through, a lot of times you have to get that smack of reality in your life. It's like you ain't even about that life. Don't try to make yourself be that way. You're gonna punish yourself more than you actually blessing yourself. Allow yourself to, when they tell you to go left, you go left. When they tell you to jump high, you better ask how high you want me to jump. You want me to jump this way? You want me to jump that way? Where you want me to jump? You got to be that way with the universe, because they have so many things in store for you. Like I've told y'all before, you might plan your life is this, and they might add like 10 times to what you were really asking for. You might be praying and working hard for one thing, and it's just the fact that the magnitude of you kept going, even though you might have fallen, you might have, bumped your chin, break a finger, something like that, but you kept going. And it's just like a lot of things is not what it seems. You might feel like, you're not going to get your blessings right at this moment. But if you keep going and not allow yourself to see where the time limit is, you have to just keep going, not saying, because I had a bad habit, it's going to happen today. Is it gonna happen today? I remember my grandmother used to say, "Hey, we all living in our last day," and I was like that. I forgot Adele. Yeah, she was a comedian. She was like, "Is today gonna be our day, Grandma?" She said because she got scared when her grandmama always said, "Are we living in our last day?" Which we are. So life is too short. Humble yourself. Know that you are blessed on many levels, because your life can be so much worse than it truly is at that time. I always say that my life is bad at times, and it just feel like it's not getting better, but then I had to be able to appreciate the blessings that I'm getting, that I'm really not seeing as blessings. And that's where it made me realize I'm very blessed. My life can be so much worse than it actually is, but it's like universe is now allowing me to feel that wrath. I've been there. I went to dark nights of the soul. Shoot, I got frequent fire miles to dark night of the soul. Me and the night, I like this at one point, and then we had to go on about our business. You went one way, you had to go another, because I had to face a lot of dark things in my life that was too hard for me to, come to terms with. But if I know what I truly wanted, if you want to live your best life, you don't have time to hold in anger. You don't have time to hold in, what this person did to you, what that person did to you. I couldn't allow that to keep happening, because it's just like, universe knows the tears you have shed. Universe knows the crappy things folks has done. I have to allow myself to heal. I have to allow myself to rise above the chaos that has been trying to place me in that standstill. Took them chains off that, it wasn't even locked. I just had to take the chains off. Don't allow myself to sink, towards other people's level. It wouldn't work so hard if they knew you weren't special about doing stuff that, it's just like now, if I was to see my mom's ex and his wife and all them attachments they got, they fear me more than I ever would fear them. Not because of the fact is, when somebody is not trying to attack you, and you had that ass whooping coming, because I'm that type of person. They know I'm a type of person. Ass limit don't have no age limit on it. A toddler can get it as quick as a senior citizen. And I try not to put my hands on senior citizens, but then, like I told them before, you didn't sign the ass kicking clause. When everybody be like, Roslynn, what do you mean it's an ass kicking clause? It's because when you get find out of the dirt that you have done to somebody, and knowing if they find out what you did, and it can get your ass kicked, you didn't sign that. You did not sign that. And they were too. And I always told them, you throw too many stones to be living in glass houses. You need to go somewhere, have a couple of seats, And I had to allow myself to, get away from ignorant folks like that, and allow myself to know that was my blessing right there. A lot of times when things go a bad way for you, and it's just that's that time to let you know, just that situation right there was your strength for your come up. And that's how I had to see it, because I didn't really see it as that way. I felt like I was being punished, and I just felt like God doesn't love me. God was not hearing me. And I mean, there's a couple of videos you can look back from when I first started this, when I was really going through my grief of losing my dad. I used to feel like nobody was hearing what I was saying, and you got me doing all this and making me look stupid, having me going all about this, and you already know I ain't about to get it the way I want to get it. And he was just like, no, I need you to keep going. I need you to express what you're going through. I need you to express the experiences that you're seeing, the darkness that you have touched base with so many times. And I had to allow myself to know, them folks that did this, they just don't realize they gave me the energy for my love for myself, gave me the passion of power that I have instilled in myself, allowing me to take back that strength that they tried so hard to beat me down from, that I can't even be touched. Not know I'm when somebody puts you on that certain path, you might go through a lot of things, but trust and believe, you are protected. You are so protected. You might go through a lot of things, but don't know if it's not meant for it to happen that way. And somebody got some dark plans for you, trying to cut my life short. There was so many people that basically had a bounty hunt over my head, and it couldn't happen not the way that Sorry about that, y'all. Going through you allow yourself to take that moment, reflect, really see it at a different perspective. Don't take in the negative, but allowing you to do that. So my bad, y'all. My thing, my signal's getting bad, so obviously they need me to stop talking like that. But anyways, allow yourself to see the tragedy, the triumph within your tragedy, your blessings within a disappointment. That's what they want you to see. Everything is not what it seems to be, but you have to allow yourself to really see it. Don't overthink it, but allow yourself to really see and read between the lines that they're needing you to know. So, like I said, all the situations I went through is truly a blessing to me. And, knowing that everything will come when it needs to come, just to keep on moving. You allow yourself to not overindulge in something. Don't allow yourself to stay focused on a mishap, but allow yourself to appreciate it because, a lot of times universe and God blocks us from a really bad situation that it could have got really bad if they didn't block you from it. So y'all, like I said, I might do. Like I said, I might do some videos tomorrow. It just depends on how I feel. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of like I haven't been getting good sleep and stuff like that. So, I'm just trying to recuperate and, do what I need to do. But if it's up to the universe, if they need me to do some videos, I ask them for that sign or at least give me that energy to do it. If not, I might just take off tomorrow and just do some later on that night. But I hope and pray y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. Being responsible at everything you do and being safe at everything you do. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Sarah Nicole, um, Harms Miller, one of my old schoolmates from a long time ago. Much love to you. Good to reconnect with you in that way. We all have a way of connecting with people, even though it might have been something from a long time ago. We come in connection for a reason. So, like and subscribe, drop that line, give me a thumbs up, share, and I will talk to you on another video. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And um, just give out your love and light and prosperity and positive vibes. You never know. Your kind words, as well as your frequency and vibes, can really take them a long way. And I love y'all, and I will see you on my next video. Much love. Peace. Be wild.